Hello, everybody. I pray that everyone is well and blessed. I hope that you guys can hear me. Looks like my mic is on. I am live today for the new moon in Pisces. Actually, it's the new moon in Pisces, and we are also getting ready to have the equinox. And I am in Costa Rica, but I normally live in the East Coast, so there it would be the spring equinox. But either way, it is the equinox coming up on the 20th, so I'm going to talk a little bit about both of those two wonderful, lovely things. I do want to wait, though, about a minute to give people a chance to join so that we can get started. I hope everybody is well. I really do. I really pray for our universe at this point, just because I know that there's so many different things going on. And I'm in Costa Rica, so those things I hear about them on the news or see about it as it goes through my timeline, but I'm not there physically feeling it. So I just pray for our entire universe. Today, I'm outside. So I just want to give you guys a warning that I'm live. My dog is right here. She can bark. She definitely may bark if somebody walks past. And it's a very friendly place. Somebody may walk past. People know where we live, so they may walk past and say hi. So fair warning. Let's see, what time are we? Okay. I think we are just about ready. So again, hello everyone. I pray that everyone is well and blessed. Today we are live. We as in me is live to prepare for the upcoming new moon. And it is a new moon in Pisces. It's a wolf moon, and that is on tomorrow, the 18th. So today is the 17th. Oh, I'm sorry. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I do have on my green, you just can't see it. It is St. Patrick's Day. So tomorrow is actually the new moon. And then on the 20th, I believe, I'm not sure what time, so check the time depending on your time zone where you're at, is the equinox. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. I am going to be using the journal prompts from my Life Lunar Journal, the 2026 version, which is available on Amazon. I am also going to read the Moonology, the New Moon in Pisces card, and also, I want to read some quick facts. It is my jam to look up quick facts about the lunation so that I am, what do you say, like spiritually prepared and grounded and just kind of have an idea of what's going on. I'm super sensitive to energy and it just helps me to follow the moon cycles. So I love it. It's my jam. It's what I do, which is why I created my journal. So let's get started with the quick facts. Um, I also am super excited. I want to say I'm super excited because tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow, I have my drum making class. I on purpose left my drum at home that I love to use on full moons. I love to use my drum on solstice, equinox, on those type of spiritual events. And I am super excited to be making one from like all natural products from hand. And so tomorrow I will do that. And so I will have it for the equinox. Super excited. So let's get started. So quick facts. Okay. This is a new moon. It is a new moon. I'm looking at my laptop, which is over here. I need something to set it on while I'm doing this. So this is a new moon. This moon is called the wolf moon. It's called the wolf moon because it is traditionally the first new moon of the year. The name is the origin comes from wolves howling during the winter months, and the symbolism is about instinct, guidance, and inner wisdom. And the theme about Wolf Moon is listening to your intuition and your inner calling, which is so cool because it aligns right with the Pisces quick facts, which I'll read after I do this. So again, new moon. So new moons are the beginning of the lunar cycle. If you look out into the sky, you will not see the moon. You won't. You won't. So that means it is a quiet moon, right? Versus the full moon, where if you look out in the sky, it's big, it's bright, you can see it. Everybody knows it's out there. The new moon is not like that. So it's very quiet. So it's a time to go inward, to reflect. It is a time for setting intentions, fresh starts, and planting seeds, which I'm super excited about because I do have some seeds I want to plant. And the focus of new moons is for vision, alignment, and new direction. So now let's talk about Pisces. Let me move this down. Okay, so Pisces is a water sign. It is also a mutable sign. So that means it's adaptable, it's flexible, it's focused on transition, right? Because water is constantly moving. So that makes sense. Its ruling planet is Neptune, which Neptune rules intuition, dreams, spirituality, and imagination. And the strengths of Pisces are very intuitive, they're compassionate, they're creative, they're spiritually connected. And so if you remember up here, we were talking about like the wolf moon being the first moon, and it was talking about instinct, guidance, and inner wisdom and intuition. Listen to your intuition. All of that aligns. And so I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I also really quickly want to, before I go to the books, so I don't have to keep going back and forth between this and that, wanted to share the spring equinox fact. So I'm talking about spring, like I said, because I am primarily based in the United States. I'm just in Costa Rica at this time. And honestly, I didn't even check, which is my bad, where they fall, just because it's always warm on the Caribbean side where I'm at. So it feels like the summer every day. So my bad for not checking that. Um, but so we're going to talk about the spring equinox. So that is when the sun crosses the celestial equator. This is a time of balance because you're talking about an equal time of day and night. The theme is about renewal, rebirth, and a new seasonal cycle. And the focus is on growth, harmony, and new beginnings. So those are our quick facts of everything that we are going to discuss. I can't see the comments here, and I don't know why, which is I'm so sorry. I don't see, is it here? Just give me a second. Nope, not there. I don't see where the comments are, and I'm so sorry. Let's see, will it show them? Let's see what that does. Does that help? I don't know. I apologize because I can see some comments over here, but I cannot see them over here. So I apologize. Hello to everybody that has joined. Thank you so much for joining me. If you can send your comment again so I can see how to catch it, because it is not showing up here. I don't see it. I don't see it. What is that? I'm sorry. I really don't see it. So I apologize. I'm not ignoring you. I just didn't catch it. So if you can send your message again so that I can see it, that would be awesome. So now that we have done our lovely and wonderful quick facts, I would like to read the Moonology Oracle card for the new moon in Pisces. And it says, meditate and contemplate. See the two fish? So I'm going to read a little bit. The Attuned to the Moon says, use your feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now. Additional meanings for this card, it says to face your fears. They may be holding you back. The situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine and chant Om. Oh my goodness. I promise you I can't pronounce that. Om Namo Narani. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce that. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. Ooh, that's talking about all that intuition, that Pisces water energy. The teaching for this card says Pisces is a sign of reveres and mysteries, or depths of emotions, idealism, and hopeless romantics. It is the sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep like watery depths. The moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and to allow your emotions free reign. Whether you're feeling as you're, excuse me, whatever you feel, whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth, unless you've been kidding yourself somehow, and um, only you know if that's the case or not. So that is what it says. It is 111 here. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we are going to journal. So, as I love to always say, if you do not have my lovely 2026 Life and Lunar Journal, it is okay. It is available on Amazon, even though it is a dated journal and it started on January 1st. You can purchase this journal all the way up until December 1st and use it and get great benefit, because I place the new moon and the full moon journal prompts. They're already inside the journal. They have a dedicated page. The full moon page you can rip out and burn during ceremony if that's your thing. The new moon page stays in, but it is in there because the energy for these celestial alignments, for most of them, you can feel them 3 days prior to the event and 3 days after the event. So, like I said, today is the 17th. Tomorrow is the actual new moon. So, I'm going to journal today because I'd like to be present on the day of the lunation just to see how it plays out and stuff in my life. So I like to journal early. Some people like to journal the day of, or you may be traveling. Life may be lifing. You may have to do it in a couple of days. Either way, the prompts are already inside the journal and they're themed for the moon. So they're already in there. So do it at your leisure. If you don't have your journal today, it's cool. The journal prompts are in the description. I am also going to read the journal prompts so you can journal with me. You can pull out a piece of paper, your regular journal, your journal app. You can just simply listen to the questions, answer them in your head, or and write it down later if you want to. Whatever, it's all good. It's your way. You can do it however you want, whatever works for you, and especially in whatever time that you have in this moment. So there's no pressure. So I'm gonna get started, but before I do, I like to take 3 deep breaths before I journal, just to ground myself. I like to breathe in through my nose and out through my nose. You can breathe however you want. It's up to you, whatever feels good to you. So let me take my breaths and we'll get started. All right. I feel amazing. Um, I don't see any other comments. Hello, hello, hello. I love manifestation tools. I like to hold and touch and see. And so this is my $1 million bill. I use this as a bookmark in my journal, and every day I journal, every single day I journal. So I touch this and I say, money comes to me easily. Um, I'm a millionaire. I touch millions of dollars every day. Um, I'm not afraid of money. It's energy, all these things. So get you a manifestation tool and use it every day. So this is one of the things that I do. I also write things down in my lovely journal. So, okay, so we're going to get started, right? The very first question says, what spiritual, intuitive, or creative intention am I ready to plant in the unseen? And I'll say it one more time. What spiritual, intuitive, or creative intention am I ready to plant in the unseen? I am creatively, the intention that I would like to plant in the unseen is to have spaces here in Costa Rica to host events for the children, for the families, for everyone. And so I don't know how to. I'm going to. Yeah, that is what I'm trying to create a space for us to do things, because the weather changes. Sometimes it's super hot, sometimes it just randomly rains, and then sometimes it just feels good to be inside sometimes. So that's what I'm working on, creatively. That is the seed that I'm planting. I am planting a seed. You guys hear me? I'm putting it out into the universe. I am creating, I am manifesting, I am creating the intention to create a space to host events here in Cawita, Costa Rica. So you guys are manifesting with me. You guys agree? Where two or more agree, it's going to happen. So that's the first question. The second question says, how can I how can I allow more compassion, softness, or surrender into my life? And I'll read it one more time. It says, how can I allow more compassion, softness, or surrender into my life? And that for me is super easy. I just believe in giving people grace and mercy, because that is what I want for me. If there's a situation, I would want people to give me grace and mercy. And so that is, um, I can allow more compassion, softness, and into my life by giving people the same things that I want, is grace and mercy. And what does that mean? That means, like, giving grace is like, if I'm interacting with somebody and they're, being, rude to me, or like, like, say, like driving. If I'm in the car and I'm driving and somebody cuts me off, I can give them grace by saying, like, I don't know what they're experiencing. Maybe they're having an emergency. Maybe they had to go to the bathroom really quick. Maybe they just are running late or whatever. And so that's why they cut me off, instead of thinking, oh, they're a bad person, and cussing them out, and following them and trying to, do, have some road rage thing. I can just give them grace and just be like, okay, yeah, that didn't make me feel good. No, that wasn't cool, but okay, I'm gonna let them go and, let that go. And I would say, like, mercy is like when someone does something wrong to you that's like really, like, okay, intentional. Like, if somebody close to you and you feel like maybe it's intentional, or it's very close and it's very hurtful or harmful to you, you can give them mercy by, just understanding that we're all people, and that sometimes people do things intentionally and unintentionally to hurt us. And, if this is some person that I want in my life, that I can, you know, just, not give them a pass and let a person do whatever to me, because that's not what I'm saying. Just understand that sometimes people do make mistakes, and I too make mistakes. And so, how would I, same thing, I guess it goes with the other one. How would I want people to handle me in that situation? And so that is how I answer those questions. This went a lot longer than I normally, than I like to. But either way, we are here, and that's what we're doing. It is my challenge for you to get out in nature today and ground yourself, especially because this is such it's a water sign. This equinox is getting ready to come. So ground yourself, put your feet on the ground, get in the water, submerge, let everything go. And I'm going to be, I started it when I first started, this journal. My journal has a vision board space, and I wrote down some things here, but I have my, I don't know if it's still in here. I may have taken it out because I didn't want to lose it. Oh no, I do have it. I was waiting for the equinox to do my vision board, because for me, I feel like that's more aligned as far as the new year. So what I did was I cut out all, like, words, and I cut out pictures that I'm going to paste in there. So I'll be doing that on Saturday. So no, good time to make a vision board. So that is all that I have for you all. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys in the very next video, the next time I'm live. And I pray that everybody is just well. I pray for our universe, and take care and be blessed. Bye bye.